Hello everybody, I'm Louis Peters and I'm from Belgium, and today I'm going to talk you through the topic about bigger engine. Do we really need those big engines? So 2 years ago I came to play golf for Columbus State University, and the first thing I noticed when I landed on American soil was the big engines. Coming from Europe, coming from Belgium, a country where we don't really need big engines. Why? Because we have to pay a lot of taxes on it, and the fuel is really expensive for us. We're gonna little comparison that you know a little bit about Belgium. Belgium is like 11 times smaller than Georgia, so it's really small. But our fuel price is like 1.5. For you guys, it's 50 cents calculated to the same thing like a liter. You guys talk in gallons, so it's gonna be it's way more for us. That's why we don't drive the big engines. But that's not really the main idea. I just want to say, and I just want to let you think about, do I really need it? And the next time you're gonna buy a car, you hopefully think about it. And especially when you go like grocery shopping, do your little neighborhood. I don't say if you need it for your work, you're good to go. But me, it's just as a person, I'm not gonna have a big car. I don't think it's really that good, especially for the next generation of our children. Especially now with 2020 with the climate change. Just like Francois Hollande said, we have a single mission to protect and hand on the planet to the next generation, and we have to do that. We have to give the best planet to our next generation, and that's something we have to aim for. First of all, we're gonna talk about the bigger engines. It's not everything is negative about the bigger engine. The bigger engine is lower compression on the car, on the engine, so it's not gonna break that fast. Of course, when you got where you're gonna run and you're in good shape, it's not gonna have a big influence as you are in bad shape, and that is the same with the car. It's safer as well. Of course, when you want to pass guys on the highway really quick, you can do it because you got a lot more torque. You've got a lot more power to do that, and that's safer, but it's not safer as well because you're faster. A car in general is just not that safe, but we need the cars, and I need a car as well. Then the last one, production cost. That's actually, we got a 4 liter with let's compare a 4 liter with a 2 liter, and you want the same performance as a 4 liter. That 2 liter is gonna have a lot more engineering, so it's gonna take a lot more time to create the same power as a 4 liter, and that's why the production cost is gonna be higher. I'm not trying to say that you guys it's not your fault that you guys drive in a big car, but that's what Adam Corner has said as well. You can't solve climate change by everybody buying a more efficient car and throwing out less stuff. You have to make a national change to do that, and that's true. We have to, as a government, as the American government has to do something, and it's not going to be fun because you're going to have to drive a smaller car, and it's not going to make that much noise. It's not going to be that much fun to drive maybe, but you have to think about, I cannot drive faster than 70 miles an hour. Who cares if I can go to 60 miles an hour or in 4 seconds or in 6 seconds? We don't really care. And it's gonna be, after all, it's gonna be not fun, but think about your next generation, the climate change. Because what do you want? You want your child in bad, you want to give him a good environment. You want to give them green leaves as well, and that's what I want as well. And as a cars is not the biggest influence on climate change, not at all. And I'm not saying that electric cars are the best ones, because electric cars does a lot of pollution as well. And what Elon Musk said, we will not stop until every car on the road is electric. That's something you have to aim for as an entrepreneur, but that's something really, really difficult, especially in America. You all got used to drive that big car to the neighborhood, and it's really chill, it's really nice and comfortable to drive that. But a smaller engine can do that as well. And smaller engine can do that as well. And if you can dream it, if you can dream to drive a nice car, you can do that as well. And I can prove that smaller engines got way more luxurious and way better, and it's not less cool than a bigger car, because we all see the car as a trophy, as a goal. I want to work for that car, and I want to work for that. But you have to go back to what a car really is made for. It's made you from point A to B, and you have to think about that. And the next generation, if you want children, that's going to be the main thing to change to a better environment, to change to a better person, and to change for yourself. And that's going to be the biggest influence. You don't really need that big engine, and go for it. You all can do that. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time, and enjoy the rest of your life in a good climate. Thank you.